During the rankings and reviews, this graph will pop up occasionally. It roughly shows my enjoyment of the music. Each unit of 1 on the y-axis means that I like the song 2 times more than the previous unit, meaning it's exponential. I rank aggressively, so a 5 out of 10 is not mediocre, but rather, it's actually good. There will most likely never be a 0 or 10 given out, but on occasion, I do manage to find some abysmal dog shit or an absolute peak. All songs are from my playlists, which I don't feel like linking. Anyways. Back on the grind. I finally got to doing a lot more of the genres, but good grief, it takes a long time to do, even with the help of just literally copy and pasting most of the names from Rate My Music, and I don't even understand why some of these are even a genre name. Like what the hell is... There's Kawaii Future Bass. Like, when I first saw that genre name, I was like, how in the hell is that real? And apparently it is very consistent with its name. It literally just does sound like that. It's kind of weird seeing just how in-depth these genres can be and how accurate they can be sometimes, but I still think not a majority, but at least like a good chunk of them don't really deserve to even be a thing. I feel like they could just fall into an umbrella term. It just starts becoming very like snobby and like pretentious in just how specific it can be. But anyways, we last left off on song 749, technically subtract 25, and that's 724. Never Want to Fall in Love with You, Malak remix. Didn't know a Forbidden Forgotten God made this remix. It's very similar to Nelward's style, but it's a lot more slowed down. Kind of like, I wouldn't say like TikTok slowed down reverb like levels, but it's getting there. I think it's an alright song. It's 3 minutes and 18 seconds, a little longer than I feel like it should be. It's pretty decent. I'll give it a 4. It's alright. Do I recommend it? Honestly, like, depends. I'll just say, like, if you enjoy Nelward's music, then you'll enjoy this. It's got some cool bits to it, but it's not really my style. Alright, now we got Bulletins About Tokyo, some J-rock. Surprisingly good. I think the Bulletins may have been like some sort of like local Japanese band or something. It sounds like it, like some sort of garage band, and they're actually pretty solid, though a little typical. They only made like a few songs ever, but they were fairly decent quality all throughout. I'll give them a 4.5. It's kinda good. Alright, Pikuniku Free Money. This goofy ass sounding song. Holy. It's it does what it has to do, which is just be a joke for a solid minute. It's pretty catchy though. Oh wait, what? I skipped something? Oh, I skipped this song. I'll just rate this first. Pikuniku Free Money. It's actually kinda good. It's really funny. I'll give it a 5. Do I recommend it? Depends. I'll say in-game it's good and funny, but by itself it can be also kind of neat. Let's go over that song I just skipped past. Stevia Sphere / Dolphin by Glacier. I think this is the Super Mega, like, ending song or intermission song or intro. I don't really remember. I haven't kept up with those guys in ages. Especially with all, like, the drama that happened. Apparently they were innocent, but the song itself is actually pretty nice. It's got this very nice, like, chill wave to it. Or a synth wave, whatever you call that. I'll give it a strong 4.5. It's actually kind of good. I do recommend it. Yeah, Raindrops by Smile Spit. It kind of feels a little bit like Jet Set Radio music if it were a bit more, varied and a lot more laid back. I'll have to give it a solid 4.5. It's pretty solid. Not something I'd listen to on my own time, but I can see the appeal of it. Alright, we got Jan Jack's Harry Sentimental Trip. Certified Hood Classic. Like, we got a boombox on our shoulder, we're bumping our heads. This is where the real shit is. It's very good lounge music. That's about it. I'll have to give it a 4.5 as well. It's kind of good. Like, very surprisingly good. Alright, now we got Eminem's first song. Classic, like, hip-hop rap music. You can't really go wrong with it. And he's had his style figured out for a long time. And those little, like, glitch, what do you call them? Like, scratch sound effects are also pretty cool. It is very quiet. Let me turn that up. I'll give it a 5. It is good. Like, it is surprisingly good. Alright, now we got Full Moon Night. That is loud. It's not actually originated from video game music, but I think it's usually associated with that, from what I've seen. Rhythm games specifically. Surprisingly really nice, despite how repetitive it is. It's just got, like, a really nice guitar solo and melody. I actually tried learning this on my own guitar, but I kind of stopped because I was just kind of getting bored of just listening to the same, like, strum for a solid hour every day. I'll have to give it a 5. Yes, I do recommend it. It sounds like a song that would be really fun to play, and it's also not that bad to listen to, despite how repetitive it can be. Pepper Steak. We got Pepper Steak by Alias Conrad Coldwood. The Off OST. I don't know why I don't have that there. So, like, I don't know how to describe Off's OST. It's just extremely unique. Like, I guess I could say, like, industrial, like, pop / swing, like industrial swing. It's really weird. But it adds to it. Like, Off is just supposed to be a game that's just really weird, and would you believe it, Off, it's really cool and really did just inspire a ton of people to make their own shit, which I will always, like, love to see. It's actually fucking solid for how weird it is, so I'm giving it a 5. Alright. Deep Wave. Deep Wave is extremely, ambient. Well, not extremely ambient, but it's not in your face. It's not very just out there. It takes quite a while to get to this part. It's a minute and 20 seconds of just that, like, droning synth. But once you get to it, it's very nice, it's very lax. Kind of like Deltarune or Undertale music in a way, with its chiptune sound fonts. I don't know why. It just kind of reminds me of that. I'll have to give it a 5.5, genuinely. It's extremely good. Like, it takes a long time for it to really pick up the pace, but when it does, it's very nice on the ears, and it changes up its beat, it changes up its tempo, I think, but for sure it changes up its sound, like, right now. That's really cool. That's very nice on the ears. Alright, now we got Butter Building Epic Yarn. My second favorite Butter Building variation, but probably the most popular one by far. There's a reason why this is the most popular. This is a beautiful composition of it. Just the way everything just upgrades from chiptune to traditional instruments with extremely high quality professional musicians playing it. They get so much of the nuance, they get so much of the emotion, impression of what it's trying to convey. It's truly, like, a near perfect composition of an original chiptune, like NES or Game Boy soundtrack. It's very, very well done. Nintendo does it the best. Like I've said before, Nintendo makes the best remixes I have ever heard in any genre, video game music or not. I'm giving this a strong 6. I recommend it for sure. Alright. Animal Crossing, Driving KK. It's pretty solid, pretty nice music to just put on, do stuff while you're doing in the background. As per usual, KK music is usually very just a little bit more upbeat, but also has that slight swing to it. I'll give it a strong 5. A lot of KK's music is very nice. So, Prelude in D-flat major is literally just some classical song, but slightly changed up. It's not bad though. I'll have to give it a 5. It's cool. The little changes they do kind of add to it. It Might As Well Be Dead. Phenomenal song. I think my favorite in the entire DLC OST. I should actually add to the fact this is from the DLC. As per usual, it starts off very just like lax, but it has that slight anxiety to it, and classic guitar that Risk of Rain usually has, and the little like panning synths are really nice. It doesn't disorientate you, and of course the song like fucking blows up at the midsection, which if you want to listen to it, go for it, but best DLC song in my opinion. I'm giving it a 6.5. I for sure recommend it. Alright, we got Once in a Lullaby. Pretty strong one too. I think my second favorite of the entire OST. It really is just phenomenal how they're able to give off the environment and impression of every stage they're trying to represent. Really interesting instrument choice, but not to say that it's bad. It's actually quite the opposite. It really just kind of gives out the fact that you're not where you're supposed to be right now. You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna bump this up to a 7, and I'm gonna give this a 6. You know what? I'm giving this a fucking 7 as well. They're genuinely just phenomenal. Huge bump up in score, but they really do deserve it. I feel like I've just gotten a little, I'm a little jaded from just listening to too much Peak. So I should probably recognize these songs just for how much I used to love them when they first came out. As for the rest of these songs, yeah, no, I still agree and stand by most of these rankings. Now we have actual Peak Butter Building, Kirby's Adventure. I fucking love this song. It just captures everything I love about a song into a silly little chiptune. All the notes it has just hits every spot in my brain. My little autistic monkey brain. I have to give this a 6.5. I fucking love this song, dude. It's so short. It's like a 48-second loop, but what it does in those 48 seconds is absolutely magical. Alright, now we got Ghost by Nullward. As per usual, extremely flamboyant. Not really flamboyant, just really weird, goofy as hell, just instruments and vocals. But somehow Nullward does it again. He makes it not sound really obnoxious like every other theater core fucking song ever. I don't know how he does it. I should study how he does it. So I'll give it a strong 5.5. It's really fucking solid. We got the On It theme and the Winter theme. You can't really go wrong with them. They're classics. For On It's theme, I'm going with the 6. It's great. What it does is just really impressive. And now we got the Winter's theme. Very strong. Very strong. Would I say it's as good as On It? Not really. So I'll give it a 5.5. I'll say yeah. Okay, so apparently my dumbass thought that this is from the actual Earthbound OST, which I was thinking it sounds way too high quality to sound like that. So it's actually from Smash Bros. Wii U. I'll still keep it at a 6, but I'll just combine the two. It's a very great song, like I said. Nintendo has the best remixes I've ever heard, and they just don't miss. Okay, for whatever reason, the Kirby song that I have right here just is not in my playlist anymore, so I have to go to YouTube for it. Maybe it got removed. Maybe Nintendo like shot the dude who uploaded it without their permission. But like, absolutely phenomenal song. There's a reason why it's so iconic in the Kirby franchise. I'll have to give it a strong 6, honestly. Yes, I do recommend it for sure. Please give the entire like boss battle OST a listen. Not only is the story, the fight, the theming of the entire thing great, but the music is really what just ties everything together. Now we got Check Me Out from the Submission Plaza. It's pretty nice background music. Very solid. I'll give it a 5. I don't really have much to say about it. It's just very nice. Now we got Loungin' Around by Nick Rosaline Oleksiak. Didn't I just rank one of this guy's songs? Yeah, Llanowar Reborn. I gave that a 4. This song's better. I won't lie. It's a bit better than that one. It really captures a sort of unique feeling when you're just kind of fucking around, and it's kind of interesting. The little instrument choice that they use. Yeah, this little synth is really weird, but in a good way. It's fun. It's a nice listen. I'll give it a 5. It's surprisingly good. Alright, Hylics music. Finally, we're starting to get into the better half of the SoundCloud playlist. The stuff that I actually listen to on my own time. Battle Alternate. One of my lesser favorite songs in Hylics, but it still does what it needs to do. By itself, it's very, very but in game, it's also kinda I won't lie. I'll give it a 4.5, it's kinda good. Them Fightin' Words. You cannot go wrong with this song. It's like the first song you hear in Hylics usually. It's really cool, like surf rock style. It's still like a very alright song by itself, but in game, it's pretty decent. But overall, I'll give it a 5. It's good. It is surprisingly good. Actually, I'll give it a 5.5. I listen to it on my own time sometimes. But that's a big stick. This is where the real shit happens. This is the boss fight music, and this is when the game really starts picking up, and you can tell just by listening to this song. I'll give this a 6.5. It is great. It is like actually fucking such a banger. Like, you'd expect it to like maintain this surf rock style, but it actually just starts going hard as hell, like at the end point, and it really just subverts expectations, which it already has multiple times if you ever played the game. Hylics 1 piano alternate. Very soft, very amateur. It's got a very unique flavor to it. It's kind of melancholy. I'll give it a 4.5. Do I recommend it? Yeah. Oh wait, no, this is piano alternate. Was this just piano? Yeah, it was. Okay. Alright. This is piano alternate. I gave it a 4.5. I thought it was piano at first, but that was I got the two mixed up. I actually don't like alternate as much as the original. I'll just keep it as a 4.5, honestly. Creative Exercise, Certified Hood Classic. You can't go wrong with this song. It's just really nice. It's really fun, fucking funny and goofy. I'll give it a 5.5. I for sure recommend it. Eterna Forest. They don't make them like they used to. Like, you'd go into a random ass tree, and then it teleports you to some random ass place. And you get to hear some of the best, like, music you've ever heard in your entire life sometimes, for literally no reason. I remember reaching this part when I was a kid, and I was thinking, holy shit, this is insane. Like, what's this? This has no business being in a Pokemon game, or like just any game in general. I'll give it a 6. It is really, really fun to listen to. I actually played this part on my violin. It's really easy, surprisingly. We got Chokin' on Spite by Redvox, one of his more heavy songs, but once again, he just does it well. Very, very good, just song in general, all throughout. I'll give it a 5.5. It is very good. Vinny will always be the best content creator that makes music. He doesn't do it for just like the money or just to like branch out to just expand his resume. It seems like something he actually has experience and does truly enjoy to do. Now we got Winning the Most, another banger. I'll give it a 5.5. Very strong, very consistently good. We got Reno. I think this is like his most popular song in this album. I don't remember, but for sure it's one of the longer ones. Very fucking good. Like, he just always blows me away, which is how much better he gets each time he makes a song. Like, usually, like, when I hear people talk about Weezer, I only hear about the fucking first album they ever made, never the later ones. But with Vinny, he just keeps getting better and better. He actually, like, improves his craft, and surprisingly that isn't that common. So I'm giving this a 6. It is really good. It's very high quality. Alright, we got Deploy Micropop, one of my more favorite songs from Jack Stauber. I really enjoyed the original Deploy song, and I was very happy to see that he extended it, and he never misses, except for like one song with the micropops. I just kind of wish Jack Stauber's community wasn't filled with like hormonal teenagers / kids who just act absurdly parasocial and just do not know how to act in any social setting and like drive them away. It's just very unfortunate the way things transpired, but he's still doing stuff on Patreon, though I think he stopped for a long time. He might come back, might not. I don't know, we'll see. In the end, though, one of his way better micropops. Absolutely love it. I'll give it a 6. Alright, Octodad. Nobody expects that thing. Such a random game. It just came out of nowhere, and like, apparently it was just really well made and solid, and the story was actually like both funny but also intriguing. It's just so weird how it just suddenly appeared and then disappeared. It's surprisingly good. It's like, it's very self-aware but also just very like tasteful with it as well. Like, I'm pretty sure you could hear the dude like moving away from the mic to like laugh when he's saying that. It just sounds like they were having a lot of fun with it, and it really does add to it, which is like to be expected. So I'm giving this a strong 5.5. It's goofy, it's silly, but also surprisingly good. We got Boo Night Fever Jazz. I think this is from a semi-popular music artist? I need to look. Okay, so I just went to their SoundCloud profile and they have like VR chat Gooner avatars. That is very, very sad to look at. That is kind of weird. Besides that though, I'm not gonna let that affect the rating too much, but I think I'll just give it a strong like 5. It does what it does well. Got some more abstract music. It's a little wave-esque, but I'll give it a 4.5. It's good. I don't really see like myself listening to it too much though. Dust Devil. Classic Adult Swim song. All kids out of the pool. It's got some nostalgia factor to it, but as a song by itself, I'll just have to give it a 4.5 as well. It's interesting though. We got Breezy Slide by Louis Zong and BDG. I'm pretty sure I've heard some of Louis Zong's music before in the upper parts of this list. I think he's pretty good. I'm pretty sure he's like been consistently good. The song's just very cheerful. It's weird, but I'll give it a 5. It's actually really good. Lost by Jump Monk. I think this is from a different album. Yes it is. This song's a little goofy with it. It's kind of weird. It's a little too abstract for me at this beginning part. It's a bit strange. It's got some very nice segments to it though, but I think those little beginning parts with the bass, the electronic bass is a little much. It doesn't really fit in for me, from my opinion. But yeah, I'll give this song like a strong 5. It's not their best, but it's not bad. It's just a little wonky at times. Alright, we got Cigarette Sadness by Pajama Jams. It's got some like garage feel to it. Slightly surfy, I think. But it kind of reminds me of Rocket Man with the vocals. Just surprisingly decent for what it is. I'll give it a 5. Really hope this guy continued to make music, because this is actually not that bad. I'll just end it off on Animal Crossing 5 PM, another classic from Nintendo. Exactly what you'd expect from an old-fashioned Animal Crossing Nintendo song. It's laid back, it's got a little bit of a jingle to it, very nicely mixed, just very nice and just easily listenable. I'll give it a 5. It's good. We're getting there. We're actually getting there. That is crazy. We've already almost breached the 800 mark. We're finally getting into the better parts of my playlist. We kind of had to go through a bit of a doozy on the beginning of the SoundCloud, and then it got back up again, and then it like kind of plateaued in the 600s to 700s. And then we're kind of going back up, and this is where shit starts to get a little real. Like, we got Sonic, like the rest of the Animal Crossing OST. We got Monster Hunter, and then we got some Budokai Tenkaichi 3, Mass Attack. I fucking love Mass Attack. And just some random tidbits of just absolute hidden gems that I found, which I may make a video on later down the line. Not soon, but way down the line. Well, not like years, but like maybe a year or slightly less. I just kind of want to give them the respect they deserve for the amount of effort they put into it, because unfortunately, they didn't really get what they deserved in terms of just audience and just attention. Some of them have picked up a little bit of attention over the span of like, what, 5 years or 4 years since I first found them. Like, they quintupled their reviews, but that's still not really that much, because it's still below like 100,000. We'll see to it.